The purpose of this visit is to further strengthen the Philippines-United States alliance. As previously announced, President Ferdinand R. Marcos will embark on an official visit to Washington, D.C. from July 20 to July 22, 2025, upon the invitation of U.S. President Donald Trump. President Marcos is the first ASEAN head of state to be invited to visit the United States and to hold a meeting with President Trump since the latter took office earlier this year. The purpose of this visit is to further strengthen the Philippines-United States alliance, to proactively engage the U.S. in all aspects of the relations and seize opportunities for greater security and economic cooperation. We will continue to underscore that for the Philippines to be a truly strong partner for the United States, we need to be stronger economically as well. Highlights of the President's visit include his bilateral meeting with President Trump, as well as separately with State Secretary Marco Rubio and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. Despite the short visit, several U.S. businesses have requested to meet with him, and he agreed to accommodate them, since these businesses are already in the process of investing in the Philippines. During the visit, the two leaders will discuss closer cooperation in economic, defense, and security matters of common interest. As you are all aware, the President's official visit also aims to address the U.S. tariff proposed to be levied on Philippine exports. The two presidents are also expected to discuss regional and international issues of common concern and how to further strengthen people-to-people ties. As the chair of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, in 2026, the President will invite President Trump to attend the East Asia Summit. Coincidentally, our two countries will mark 80 years of our diplomatic relations and 75 years of the alliance next year, and it will be an auspicious time for President Trump to come to Manila. The President's visit will be a brief one, with a very tight schedule. Following is a rundown of his meetings and engagements. The President will arrive in Washington, D.C. in the afternoon of the 20th, and immediately will be briefed by his cabinet secretaries on the agenda for the meetings. The cabinet secretaries include Secretary of Foreign Affairs Maria Teresa Lazaro, Secretary of National Defense Gilberto Chodoro Jr., Secretary of Trade and Investments Cristina Roque, the National Security Advisor Eduardo Año, Acting PCO Secretary Dave Gomez, Special Assistant to the President for Investment and Economic Affairs Frederick Go, and of course, Ambassador Jose Manuel Romualdez. On the 21st, the President will meet with State Secretary Rubio and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. In the morning of the 22nd, the President will meet with the U.S. President at the White House. The President's visit will wrap up his U.S. trip with a kapihan with the media in the afternoon before he leaves for Manila.